The
And
vote
so,
no thing, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just going to say that another perk of having two women in the Democratic primary is at least I've been hitting that vote no so hard. I don't even care. I mean, I care if you vote for me, but vote no. I mean, just go
yeah,
vote. Like, how about that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying too, is like, and that's what Caden's saying too, because unaffiliated people need to go vote no. And that's the misinformation out there, is that sometimes unaffiliated people don't know that they still need to
Hmm.
go vote on that one thing. You can, and anybody, if there's nobody you want to vote for in August, just go in, vote no, and leave.
Right. Right in Daisy Duck.
Write in Daisy Duck on the
I
rest,
don't care.
but
Just
vote
vote no.
no on that amendment. We're talking about a constitutional amendment that once it
Right.
passed and in, it's going to be very hard to get out. And they will immediately next year implement, which means I
Oh, yeah.
assume that all the justices we have now will go up for election next year.
That's kind of what I would assume too. Yeah, I thought about that too. You would just have to reelect them or whatever. But again, how do you even know how to elect a judge? That's not, no.
Yeah, they're on the retention thing and stuff, but I always just vote not to retain
Unless
because
I
I
recognize one of their names, absolutely. Yeah.
I never recognize any of their names. They always get retained though. So if people are so upset with all these judges, why are they being retained
Right.
over again?
Over and over again.
Most of the time, from what I've seen in the voting history that I've looked at for my couple districts, people aren't even voting on them. They just skip
Yeah. They skip
them.
it. Yeah.
They just
Hmm.
vote president and get out of there in a president year a lot. They don't,
Hmm.
and the judges are the bottom of the ballot. People
Right.
are just not even paying any attention to it. Are
Mhm.
people even aware they can vote their judges in or out? I think we're doing a lot of education at this
Yeah.
point too, because there's
I
so
hope
many people
so.
that don't know how the process even works, right?
And that's just one of my main goals is just getting the community involved. I have more selfish reasons as far as wanting my community involved with things. One day I would like for our city commission to be broken up into wards. And so for this whole campaign, this whole next 2 years, I really just want to get people involved in local politics
Yeah,
because that's where their vote matters. People tell me all the time that my vote doesn't matter, nobody represents me. And it's because you're not fucking voting. Can I drop
yeah.
the F bomb?
I don't
Because
care.
yeah, if you elect me as your 69th district representative, guess who's going to represent you? You know what I mean? So it's just, you have to vote.
Yeah, I think that I've been yelling this forever. That then this is how I ended up involved with looking at state politics. Is last year I've always cared about local politics and stuff and state politics, but certainly not to the degree I am
Right.
now, right? And
Right.
so last year I was just so overwhelmed with everything that was happening at the federal level. And everyone was going out and protesting and stuff. And I'm like, but they
Yeah.
can't hear you. But and then thousands of people protested in downtown Wichita. And I was like, can you imagine if thousands of people, 5,000 people protested in downtown Wichita against the city for something?
Yeah. Why are we not? Yeah.
But they can hear you. The
Mhm.
mayor can hear you. The mayor knows who
Yeah.
I am. I made a lot of progress and a lot of influence in Wichita just from sitting on my phone on social media. I didn't even have to
Oh,
be
yeah.
there. So it's
Hmm.
it's real easy to make a wave. It's real easy to get people's attention, and they will hear you. And the federal government can't hear us. The state government, even at a certain level, isn't going to hear us.
Or care for that matter.
Yeah, and so,
Yeah.
but your mayor lives there. You can see
Right.
your mayor at the grocery store and be like, "Hey,
You suck.
you suck," or whatever. A
Or I
little
love you.
nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all the commissioners know who, between the two organizations, between protesting and our nonprofit, they all love to see me coming because they're going to be like, oh, here comes Miranda. What is
Yeah,
she
yeah.
upset about?
That's
Yeah.
how I hope every time that there is a police shooting in Wichita, the first person that they think, oh God, what's Helen gonna
Here
say?
comes Helen.
Here
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
Helen.
That's exactly. Yep. I do too. I hope they tighten every time they think of me.
And their little buttholes just like when they think of my oh God, here
Right.
she
The
comes.
mayor's, oh, here comes Miranda. Yeah.
Yeah, when they see my name on the speakers list, I want them to they definitely will. I That's another reason I had to run out of there is because I want the opportunity to talk in front of them again. And if I go too hard,
I get banned.
if I get walked out of there by police, there I'll never get to talk in front of them again.
Thankfully, I'm surrounded by people that are a little bit more articulate than I am. And I'm like, you go talk, you go talk, you tell them what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I think that when you're in there talking about emotional things, You want to be able to sound emotional and passionate, but you just can't cry. So if you're like, I know so many people that when they get mad, they cry.
Yeah.
And so you can't cry.
Yeah. Or throw F-bombs, because I'm going to throw
Or
F-bombs.
cuss.
And
Oh God, that
yeah.
was
Oh,
it's so
gosh.
hard not to cuss. So hard not to cuss. I'm
It
such a
is.
cusser.
Yeah. And our commission can't talk back to you. They're not really supposed to engage when you go to a public meeting. And so I don't know, that evens me even more. So I
Well, the
really
city
get that.
council doesn't have to, and oftentimes they don't. And right before I went up, the legal lady, the person that's head of their legal, reminded
Is that
them not to
Lily?
respond to me, reminded them not to say anything about an ongoing case.
Mm-hmm.
Or she reminded them that they had been advised to, because technically they can. And they say they can't, but they can. They choose not to. And so
They choose not to.
that end of my speech was telling them that I know that you still have your First Amendment right, and that you're
Right.
not under any sort of non-disclosure agreement, and that you can
Mhm.
speak about anything and everything that you want, and you're choosing not to
Right.
protect your political career. Period.
That's all it is.
That's all.
Period.
Or they truly, I was speaking to maybe two of them at that point. The rest of them, three of them, the other four of them, I wasn't even talking to them, because they would never speak out against the police ever. They love the police. So they would never even criticize them. They give the police whatever they want.
Oh, yeah.
But they're all up for election next year. The mayor and the three city council people that are, whenever there's a 4-3 vote, that are holding us
Oh,
back.
good.
We just need
Well,
one
I better
change.
see some people running.
We just need one to change. People are like, why don't you go back and run? Because it's a full-time job. I can't work full-time like that for other people.
Yeah.
I'll have a mental
Yeah.
breakdown. I'll have a mental breakdown if I tried to do that. I can't. Just because I know a lot of stuff doesn't mean I have the right temperament to run for office.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Which time are you ready for all this?
Yeah, no, that's how I'm like, somebody else is going to have to run for the city commission.
Yeah. It's just too easy to be too much at the city level. I think the state level could handle me, but it's too easy to be too much at the city level. And
Yeah.
I'm a lot.
I also don't think that you get anything more by asking for less. You know what I mean? You're never gonna get more by getting less. So if you want more,
Yeah.
you better do it.
That's negotiation. You ask for everything you want so that you have to work down from the dream, from the pie in the sky.
Exactly it.
Your ultimate goal is this. This
Mhm.
is what you would love to have. This is what you realistically need. This is what they're
Mhm.
going to offer.
And
This
this
is
is what
what
I'm
you
not willing to
offer.
settle for.
Try to work to the middle. And
Mhm.
they're starting down here. I can't
Right.
meet them in the middle when they're in hell.
That this is me trying to get a grocery store out by Brookville.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to live in Halstead, and there was no real grocery store. We had to drive to Newton, which was 30 minutes down the way.
Yeah.
Do they have a
Yeah.
Dollar General?
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Man, they have
No,
nothing.
Brookville doesn't have anything. And honestly, I don't really know the statistics, but all those kids out there are on free or reduced lunches. Not all of them, but a lot of them out there at El
Yeah.
Saline.
Yeah. Just like if you run out of milk and you need something in the middle of the night, or you need
Yeah.
your baby needs Tylenol or something. You can't just run out in the middle of the night to go grab a new thermometer or all sorts of things.
Oh, yeah. The seniors that can't drive 30 miles to get groceries. Anyway.
So